What's up, officer? It's your boy, Officer May, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And I'm here with Monray on a Keep It 99 review. What this show was made off of, what we started with, what we did this show on. We were reviewing the Mississippi show, you know what I'm saying, based off Mississippi. But now we are back to review new shows. I'm gonna do Abbott Elementary a little more. We're gonna do every Thursday. I guess me and Monte will do Bel-Air. So we got a lot to talk about today. We'll just get back into it. Monray, how are you doing? The ads are at the bottom of the screen. Go follow us.
You know, I'm doing good. I'm chilling today, aka your local neighborhood beanie man is here, and I'm just, ready to talk about some good old Bel-Air episode 4. I was actually pleasantly surprised because I thought like all other shows was just about on Sundays. I'm like, Thursday, bet I need something to watch middle of the week out of nowhere. So come on with it. And it did not disappoint.
It did not disappoint at all. We have Bel-Air episode 4. We talked about the first 3 episodes on the Just a Fan podcast. I didn't want that to be bogged down with Bel-Air spoilers every week. So I was like, hey, who want to talk about this show with me on Thursday? Because I looked at the episode, I'm like, we talked about Bel-Air for 40 minutes. So let's just make his own show. Let's make his own show. So we are here now to talk about Bel-Air. What are your thoughts on the episode 4?
My thoughts on episode 4, I was really, really pleased with a few of the nods that they made to the original show in this. This is my first episode. I ain't gonna lie. I still do like Hilary, though. I understand her character, is basically today's version of Hilary. So the outfits are extravagant, though they do irritate the life out of me. I'm like, oh, dear God, what the fuck are you wearing? But barring that, the first nod that they have given us to her and Jazz, possibly having just a blossoming relationship, that got me, because I had literally forgotten that Jazz was on Hilary from the moment he saw her in the original show, and just see this nod, not to mention the nod that possibly this could be like an actual relationship, not like Hilary was always just blowing him aside and he was just getting thrown out. Like this could actually be a thing, and they could actually like build towards it. They didn't just do the original Jazz shooting a shot of her off rip and going. It was like, no, this could be something that they could grow together, and I'm actually feeling it. That's one of my 2 biggest takeaways from this episode. Okay, they got another nod in. I'm feeling it. And I come back around for my second thing that I got from the episode after, I let Grandpa here take his turn with it.
Yeah.
So what you get from the episode, Grandpa?
I really enjoyed it. First off, it made me take away every problem I had. Because if you watch the episode, I like, the D-boy flying to California don't make sense to me.
No.
So they're like, nah, it was his boy in that preview that gonna fly to LA, and Jeffrey is a G. Oh
my gosh, that's my second takeaway. Like, I watched that scene. It's for anybody that need to watch the episode again or know what I'm talking about, or is trying to watch it before or whatever. It's in the middle of the episode, literally, where them 2 cars pull up. I rewatched that scene like at least 3 times.
First off, they play you with the guy watching the family. They trick you.
Yes, they do. They do. Because I'm thinking like, okay, that's obviously, that's Rashad's, I'm finally remembering his name. That's Rashad's freaking boy from LA in the scene. It's like, no, this is one of Jeffrey boys. Jeffrey's like, oh no, this is my part of my little squad that we got watching the family. And I'm like, Jeffrey got reaches? Like he got underground reaches. And it's just like, you would have, see, that's the thing that I like about the show when it comes to a remake or something. This is something that you would expect from like real Jeffrey. Like, from the Jeffrey of like the original. Because, okay, Jeffrey a butler, but he got some other stuff under the scenes or whatever. But Jeffrey was always like wisecracking. You look at this, like, this is the Jeffrey you pretty much imagine. Like,
it's the Jeffrey I want.
Undercover
this
stuff.
This is the Jeffrey I want on my team. No offense to the original Jeffrey. No offense. I like you. You can be funny. But yeah, this is the Jeffrey I want right now.
Oh my God! I was not. As soon as Will went up and talked to him, and he's like, "Man, no, he finna come in," and he knows I'm here. He's like, "I'm gonna take care of it." Like, whoa, 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 whoa,
No,
whoa,
Monte,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
you gotta do
Jeffrey?
you gotta do him justice, Monte. He was like, I got a problem. He like Rashad, right? Rashad Jenkins, right? You're like, how do you know his name? He like, don't worry your uncle and your auntie about that. While swinging, why like a shadow,
He's
right?
like, I got it.
Don't worry about.
Like, go
He
take
like,
care of
you
it.
sure? And he
Sat
like,
back
he
down.
said, don't worry, I got it. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Like, it got me. I'm like, episode 4. I'm like, Jeffrey got reaches like this. I'm like, hold up. My thing is that's getting to me is like, Uncle Phil has to know about Jeffrey's reaches. Like, there's no way that Uncle Phil does not know about Jeffrey's reaches because Jeffrey works for him. Them two are like this. There's no way Uncle Phil does not know about Jeffrey's reaches, which is probably some of the help. Was like, oh, when earlier, like, I can't remember episode 2 or 3, one of them where Uncle Phil was talking to Aunt Viv, and he was like, "Baby, like, I'm worried about this because when I went and like I smuggled all that Will, I crossed the line." And I just sort of been like sticking out to me, like, you cross the line. I just ain't really nothing to just be like, hey, you arrested him, but like, like don't make the charge like public or something like that. But literally make it go away. And you always cross country. You got reaches like to affect a police station in Philly within a few days of it happening. Which means not only did you find out about it happening, you were able to shut that from where you were. So that means him and Jeffrey might have like gang affiliated reaches in the Uncle Phil so far doesn't strike me as the type to be like, oh yeah, gang bang down. He don't strike me as that type. But somehow he met Jeffrey. Jeffrey been about that life. Like, you cannot tell me after Jeffrey is not about this life. Because literally Jeffrey even was like, our employer, like Rashad figured who our employer is, and we're not gonna pay him anymore. So that basically means that I'm guessing first, after finding out it was Rashad, they sent him some money to leave Will alone, would be my guess. And then this time he wasn't stopping. He was like, "Nah, I still want him gone." It's when they're trying to investigate or like send, work to the people in the connections, they found out, oh, you stand with this guy who got connections to this dude. So instead of just going with that dude, I want him, or you pay me even. They're like, okay, we paid you the first time, man. You still want to start some more? Now we just got to get rid of it. And I'm just like, well, Jeffrey, how far does this go? Like, we're not gonna make stronger the guard around the family, which means like we guard this whole family from the underground. He ain't gotta do that stronger. No, we paid him off, and now he want to be in the look.
But
Since he ain't gonna make it stronger, we just gonna get rid of him. I'm just like,
Monte, that ended though.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That ending sketchy to me. Like, it's sketchy. Like, I would not be surprised if that man ain't dead. Like, it's sketchy to me, bro. Like, the whole thing. I'm still not 100% sure on everything between Jeffrey and old boy. So ending is sketchy where it's like, oh, Rashad got shot. What? Like, what?
His boy said he gone. He out of here. He don't exist no more.
That don't make.
He not on Earth anymore, dog.
When they got rid of him. To me, the grows problem. He's like, to me, it makes me wonder the direction this goes. And it ain't gonna be when everybody in the family finds out, oh, the dude who was after you was gone. So, is there a need for you to stay with the family now if the dude is gone? Which is something they did in the original show when Will had to tell his mom he wanted to stay. I don't know if Will's at that point yet, where he's like, okay, I don't mind staying here. I don't know if he's reached that point yet. I don't know if he's reached that point.
Yeah, that's my fear too, because the reason he stayed is because he got close to Carlton, but that took a long time to build.
Yeah, like me, he's not close to Lisa at all because her father's police and my man got police fees now. So with that's off the rock. I'm like, okay, chief police. Oh yeah. So now he's just afraid of the police, so he's against Lisa now. So now at this point, it really wouldn't surprise me. He's like, hey, I don't mind leaving because, if he's not really that close to Lisa, him and Carlton are civil, and everybody else is relatively cool. He wouldn't mind leaving. So to me, I'm like, but that goes along with Trey coming down here because I think Trey is gonna cause like some monkey wrench because to me, I don't trust him. And I don't really know why I don't trust Trey. I really don't trust him. Like he seems off to me about the whole situation. Like, okay, Trey gets out, he gets shot in the arm, which is already like, okay, you only got shot in the arm with a drive-by, you got extremely lucky. Okay, cool. But that means you still know where this man is. And the fact that Trey automatically, okay, shot gone, like, it seems off. Something about Trey don't seem right to me, bro. Like, I'm not saying he no ops in them. Like, I feel like he's gonna cause trouble because Trey is one of the few characters that isn't part of the original show. So that means he's there for a purpose. And I'm not sure what that purpose is yet. And to me, I don't necessarily call the purpose a good one yet. I don't know what the purpose of Trey is. To me, for some reason, I don't trust him. Like, I feel like something ain't gonna go right. I feel like something ain't gonna go right. But
it is true. Trey he a new character he introduced. Everybody else pretty much originals. Well, Rashad is original too, but we never knew his name. But he was in the old show. So,
like they ain't built too much.
But he was in the original show. Trey is just some random dude. Like Trey is basically who Jazz was.
Him and Connor are probably the two.
But Connor, we know Connor purpose. Connor the dude that say the N-word. Connor the dude that set him up. Connor the dude that probably Carlton got him turned on to make Will his friend. We all know that.
Yeah, but I can see Trey doing that. Like I can literally see like I can see next episode because Trey probably come next episode. So I can literally see like Trey coming in next episode, but Trey never seen me like dirty. But I can literally see Trey coming in next episode in that role that makes Will actually trust Carlton. But I don't know why because unless Trey does like really shady stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why Carlton was tied with him, but it could seem like him losing Trey in some kind of way would have Carlton replace that role. But I don't know. Trey, as of now, doesn't seem like a bad character, but I don't trust him. Like something
Trey,
don't seem right about Trey.
Don't do this. He did have the gun. That was his gun. So maybe.
Yeah, he had gun, but he told Will originally not to go, and Will was like, "No, I'm gonna go. Cause I ain't got nothing but West Philly, and I got nothing but respect and stuff." But it just don't seem right to me. Like something about Trey does not seem right. I don't know if it's Trey himself or like a situation he gonna be a part of. Something around Trey does not seem right to me. And if he comes to Bel-Air, whatever that situation is, it's gonna come out. The other thing I saw in the episode, now this might be me, but because I be like trying to pay attention to stuff like little small stuff. Am I the only one that noticed like something a bit strange going on between Ashley and her friend?
Oh yeah, it's weird. Like her friend don't show up. I think they did a little foreshadowing with Jeffrey. Like everybody around here ain't for you. Everybody don't have the best intentions for you. Even though
that's the funny thing that Carlton is the only one that thinks.
Yeah, Jeffrey is a he came up to the house like
Jeffrey a G
you think
boy.
I don't know where you are at all times.
Like Jeffrey snuck up there like, are you ready to go, Ashley? Oh, right when the hand went around the shoulder. It's over with.
It's like Jeffrey waiting for him to make it look like this little boy like you. Play.
Uncle Phil got Jeffrey. He got Jeffrey for a reason. Like he's like, this gonna be the one that's gonna watch over my family, gonna make sure my family don't get screwed over, make sure my family don't get taken advantage of or get kidnapped. He got Jeffrey for a reason. This was Jeffrey's episode. This entire episode was Jeffrey's episode.
And we got a little bit of Ashley too, because we finally got to see Jeffrey and Ashley. These the first time we got to see them two. Cause
you got to see that Ashley try to be slick at times. She don't seem bad, but something about her friend. I don't know. It was just like the look she gave her friend after they finally hugged and saw each other. Like, what is this? Like that look.
She never met
like
them.
They shared
she never met them. She met them online, and I think Jeffrey gonna play a role. And he tried to want to like all these people. Some of them, I don't think the little boy gonna be there. I think he gonna be like a relationship type dude, but. I think the little
But
girl
yeah,
like,
I mean,
why is she not come? And then she was like, oh, she comes late sometimes. Like,
yeah, like she always come late. And then like the look actually shared with a friend. I'm like, the friend is with you and your friend. Like, so I'm like, that look was like, what do y'all know that everybody else don't know? Like, uh,
how you
but
feel? How you feel
oh, it's
about
showing a little
how
back
you
down
feel
for
about
most
Uncle
people.
Phil turning on the police or his friend?
Man, he gonna have to do it, man, because like if you trying to swing the black vote, you can't just be political and stuff. Bill was right on that. So like you can try to be political with the police force or whatever behind the scenes or whatever. Once you political, up front, you in front of that group of people, they can act like them the hood people. And once you in front of the hood black people, they ask you the real questions that's gonna benefit them. They can be like politically correct and stuff. So chief police does ain't chief police, you just gonna have to learn about, and then chief police too. God, Lisa, like they build more on Lisa stuff, and it's like, okay, we find out mom passed from lupus. We find out her dad's the chief
Her
police.
mom was a
So
sorrow
like,
whip. Her mom was also a sorrow whip. Aunt Viv.
yeah, she was one of the Soros, and for some reason, Will, I guess it's just fear of the police. Now since he got arrested and stuff, he has fear of the police, and her dad being chief of police is just.
Her dad is
It's
very
a lot.
intimidating for no reason.
Like they put in a lot of like. This was an episode to sort of expand on everybody's side stories. Not so much as Will's, but like everybody else's side stories. Like we saw some of the first things with Ashley be looking all that kind of stuff. We saw Hilary, branching out and getting the influence of house. I don't know how that's gonna go. First little blossoms of interest with Jazz. We saw Aunt Viv trying to do some stuff with the artistry, trying to get artists back again. Yeah, I'm like, you have to take offense to that. If you ain't did nothing in years, you are ignorant unless you get back into it. So whatever, can't blame him for that. Fine, Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv, she want to be perfect, politically right, and all that. Okay, Aunt Viv, you can play that role if you want to. That's fine. We all know that you being swung around by your damn sorors and all kinds of letting influence you. That's fine. What? I ain't fit about it. But. So it was a good episode to me to just like tell a little bit more about everybody's side story, like, especially the people that hadn't gotten limelight in the first few episodes, like Jeffrey, Ashley, a little bit into Hilary, then to expand the story going forward. But okay, and then like actually like put Will and Carlton in a place of like mutual acceptance of each other. Like, I'm not gonna screw you over, you don't screw me over, we'll just be still. Stability. That's better. Mutual stability. Like we'll be civil. Won't screw you over, but we won't interrupt each other. Like I do is what I do. What you do is what you do. We just leave it at that. Now, it's not gonna last long simply because of Lisa. Like the fact that Carlton still likes Lisa, and Lisa screwed around. Still got things for you, Carlton. Whatever. Like we all know what that crap means. You got push for him, but you ain't. Whatever, Lisa. You want to be free. Cool with it. But we know like you feel because you are anxious Carlton. You don't. The movie something in the first episode. Fine. I don't say she started something, even though like y'all started something. So we already know like stability between Carlton and Will is only gonna be there up until either Carlton wants to screw over again, or until him and Lisa like actually like off of the line past friendship. Until them days, him and Carlton can be civil, which may not be very long, but past them days. Because I have to make a choice of like, okay, I'm gonna either me and Will gonna be cool, or me and Will finna shut it down. I'm finna make my shot at Lisa again. It's gonna be either one. And then whenever they do, they're gonna actually like face Carlton's drug issue and all that kind of with the Xanax and so like this was like a nice setup episode, build up around that ain't got much shine time, and then throw in that bomb at the end of like, wait, the dude that we thought was gonna be around for like the whole season. It's gone to get so folks like we found what. So it's gonna be interesting next episode, but we're gonna be like, bro, because we know it's Will knows. Will is gonna tell family, not to mention Jeffrey already freaking know, which is probably why he pulled Uncle to the side and hey yo, we talk because your boy gone. My employee went and decided to get rid of him because he was shooting his mouth off. But he found out who we worked for, and so he had to go, man. So I get a little
I can tell though, but
I don't know what you want to do.
Uncle Phil probably would if this would happen like a few days ago, Uncle Phil like, hey, Will, you can go home. But now Will like, you really helping me with this election, so.
Yeah, he will help this man twice with this election, especially with the black vote. He got him good with his sorrow. I mean, he got him good with his friends. He got him good with the African demographic. I mean, it might even be more of, instead of Will saying, they might even flip the script on that. They might be like, instead of Will saying, hey, no, I don't want to go home. It might be more of the family being like, hey, we don't want you to leave yet. It might even be more of that. And hey, that'd be like a nice little flip. It'd be like, hey, Will be like, hey, no, I ain't really got to bother you. They're like, well, you not bothering us. We wouldn't mind if you stayed, for a little bit longer, And even Carlton would be like, hey.
This is one thing they did do way different is the Will and Ashley relationship is nowhere near as close as it was in the first show.
Yep, Ashley barely talk with. Like and I like they growing Ashley more as an individual character rather than the first episode because she was so young. They just had her feed off Will, and now they actually using her as an individual person that's sneaking out and playing video games with random dudes. Like as soon as she walked out, Jazz shop and put that lip gloss on. Like, oh shoot. Oh, you know what? Yep, she's gonna go meet a dude.
But that was a big thing in Will's story too, cousin Ashley, because that's like my little homie that do all the dances around the house with me.
Boy, Jeffrey, like, we gotta tell
she gotta do it though.
So just make sure
Will gotta do a dance, don't you? You gotta play.
Bro, you know what I'm waiting on, right? I'm waiting on to see what iteration of the Carlton dance are they gonna do and how they pull this off. Like, I know somehow, the way, Randall Carlton has got to pull off the Carlton dance once. I don't know how. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Carlo?
He gonna
play Jack Harlow?
I don't care how. They gotta do it at least once. I can make that man blow it off on Xanax one day and just hit that mug in the middle pool, and I will be fine with it.
It don't have to be the same one. It just gotta be a cool version of it.
Yeah, it could be anybody can do it. The original car.
I need the shoulders though in some way. I need the shoulders some way.
Like, nobody's gonna beat the original Carlton on the Carlton dance. Like nobody's gonna beat him. Like he can actually dance his behind.
Alfonso.
But yeah, I'm curious because I like the thing with Jazz. So I want to see what other like nods to the original.
Jazz
they
deep
got
too. I like Jazz deep character. Jazz is a deep. He took over his uncle's shop.
Yeah,
keep it open.
Like they put depth into all the characters, and I'm happy for that. And so all these characters get exposition stuff that they didn't get in the original show, and that's because the original show was about Will. So, I'm waiting. I'm liking this episode a little bit more skill and a little bit more setup for the future, and I'm ready for the episode.
Yeah. Do you think Trey is just a way to? Because since they changed Jazz, they wanted a Trey to be kind of a Jazz without him being Jazz.
I don't think that because
Jazz is not Jazz, but he's Jazz. He's like half of Jazz.
Well, to me, I think Trey is a placeholder. I do mean that mainly because in the original show, there was Trey and him and Carlton, generally got cool, pretty cool with those like moving in together and all that kind of stuff. And it happened relatively because him and Carlton didn't really have too many issues from the beginning of the show. Like, it was a little bit of like, oh, this is my area. It wasn't even this my area. Like, got used to the school, then the reverse jacket, but him was relatively fine for like the beginning of the show, really. Like, he cracked a couple of jokes, that was about it. I hated Will. And like, even now, he didn't like Will that much, but it's simple. So it's like, to me, this, like, Carlton, like, Trey is a placeholder. Like, I can still see Trey getting off somewhere along the lines of this season. Like, Trey, to me, I don't trust him. Like, I don't trust that he's going to be a character that's going to remain in Will's life for the entire show. For whatever reason, whether he dies, betrays Will, whatever the case may be, or shows that, he ain't for Will's change, or I don't know. But for some reason, I'm not trusting the character of Trey to remain in the show long time. Now, if he does, cool. He could be Will's friend or whatever. And then that confused me on Carlton's role. Like, is he going to have two best friends, one in Philly and one in LA? I don't know. But to me, something don't seem right about Trey. I don't know if he ain't going to be here long. I don't know if he's going to betray with. I don't know. Something don't seem
You
right
think he
about
gonna play
Tracy.
that
That's
trope?
all I know. It don't seem.
You done came out here and you lost your way.
Huh?
You know that trope.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on. I just thought they were gonna do that as soon as Trey picked up the phone. I thought he was like, "Man, you abandoned me, bro." Like
They
you
couldn't do
putting
that
the hip
because
for me
that
like
man
you gonna do. I thought they
Will
were
did
pulling
take a
that,
gun
bro.
charge for him. That was his gun.
Yeah, that too. So I was like, he took a charge, those took a bullet shoulder. So I'm like, but to me, I really like I'm not feeling. I don't trust Trey's character. I don't know why. I might be bugging. If I'm bugging, 9 episodes from now, or however long this first season goes by, all y'all fans, y'all can tell me, hey, want to say your feeling was wrong. Cool, I ain't got no problem with it. I don't mind being on the show. But to me, I don't got a good feeling about Trey. Like some about him, some about his character don't ring right with me. I really don't. I just don't know why. Something about that character, it just does not seem right to me. And I can't play.
Let us know in the comments y'all thoughts. Do y'all trust Trey? Do you think he's gonna be either Monte say a placeholder for Carlton to be moved out the way, or is he just like a placeholder for Jazz being a hometown friend, and Jazz is not the hometown friend this time? So they needed somebody to mix a role between the two that they didn't want to fill. So they're like, we ain't going this way, but we needed somebody to fill this role, and hopefully we get the college years, but hopefully that's 3 years from now. So I don't want college years. I want the show to last forever and keep going and grow because they don't need to be that fast. Because I can't wait to see Will and Carlton go for the alphas and what drama they get into college. But I think you got to build up to that.
I would say like it's all
the college years should be the best years on this show because college is much in the
They started pretty close because this is senior year and he's gonna be here at least till December, so they could reach college.
Oh, they seniors or juniors? Yes. Oh, yes.
No, they're seniors. Okay. He said like you got a basketball scholarship next year in West Virginia. He was already nervous about it. They say
okay. I wasn't sure if they were seniors or juniors because it's one line that he was like addressing juniors, and I was like, because I thought he was a senior. Because I thought he was a senior too, but he was like they addressing the juniors. And then Will showed up with Carlton on the podium. So I'm like, is he a junior or a senior? Because I thought Will was a senior. So that confused me.
I have to go make sure, but
we'll let y'all know next week, or y'all can let us know in the comments. It don't matter. I appreciate y'all. See y'all here next Thursday night. Me and Monte, me and Monray. We might do it live starting in March, but right now we're going to do it taped. Y'all can interact with us. Just let us know in the comments if y'all want to do it live and talk to it with us. So let us know. Monray, what can they find you at? Besides that, right there.
See your boy Monray Hudson. Monray Hudson, always one word on Instagram and TikTok. You can click the link in one of those bios. You can see all the podcasts get something to smoke, man.
And we'll be here next Wednesday. I'm probably gonna do Abbott Elementary. I don't know if Monte want to do that with me, but I love Abbott Elementary. And we're gonna do some other show because I know the game coming back and I hope it's good, but I don't know. BET kind of let me down, but let's see what Paramount do with it. Cause Paramount because Peacock got their black show. I feel like everybody got their black show except Paramount, so they got the game. So we're gonna see how they do it. All right, I hope y'all have a good day. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We do this every Thursday. I'll do Abbott Elementary and all that stuff. We're gonna have fun. Good time. I'm gonna watch the game when it come out. We're gonna watch it. I'm back on my TV grind. I know I've been off the TV grind. I'm like, what Zell was, man? He was out here for P Valley and all them shows. I'm like, I'm back. Don't worry. I know I missed season 2 of Power. I did the whole first season, didn't do second season. But I'm back. Peace.
Peace.